Hello! Welcome back to Prairie Farms. I haven't been on here for a while. A few things have changed since the last episode. Whoa. Namely me driving into a ditch. I haven't got the cultivating done, as you can see, because, you know, I haven't. Let's be honest, I just haven't got around to it. But I'm doing it now, right? So the cultivating still needs to be done on this field. Yeah, I have got the GPS working, so that's a win-win. Just need a bit of a headland on the top of this field, so I can turn around a little bit easier. Now I did mention, actually, in the last episode about the bunker silos. So I tried my best. Can't try anything better than your best, can you, eh? That's what my mum says, anyway. You tried your best, my dear. So I've switched out the two great big long base game doohickeys, and I've replaced that with the we'll get to the end here. I'll show you actually. Where is my line? Okay, maybe not. I need to get some Julias on here anyway on the back. It's slipping like a trooper. So yeah, so we'll get to the end and I'll show you the silos. It's the same one I was using on Calmlands. The I don't know what it's called even. It's the where is it? I've got some lag on here, I tell you. It's this one, the Lizard Small Bunker. When we get down here, we're going to cost, and I'll show you. But basically, yeah, that's the one I've gone for. And then I tried to refill it with the XML. It turns out I'm not great with XML. So we have as much. I think you might have. We might have like half a trailer full too much than we had before, but you know, is what it is. And for all my hard work and for all my time doing that whole crop silage harvest thingy, it's gonna stay there as well. So I do apologise for the lag. I'm not entirely sure where it's coming from. I'm thinking I've only just started the PC up, and I've literally only just logged into the game, because when we left it last episode I was over there in the tractor. As you saw, I made it as far as the corner. So yeah. Right, let's. I drop that there. And then we need to get some Julies on this because I'm slipper sliding. Ooh. There we go. Zoom in a little. Bit of a hole there. We're going this way. Let me out. Oh, where's my crash counter? Oh, get some lag. Look at this, eh? Don't know what my PC's doing. but I apologise. I'm thinking it's because I haven't been on here and it's just booted up and it's trying to load everything all at once. And being a Windows PC, it's probably trying to update, because that's what they do, right? They wait until you want to do something, then they update. What I normally do is I turn it on, wait 10 minutes, and then update, and then start playing. So here we have it. So we have this bunker, which has replaced the bunker we were using before. It's now fermenting the whole crop silage. And then this one is empty. We have some trees. These are the same tools we had before. Bit more decoration going on around. Well, say more decoration, more trees actually. Just to hide the bunkers. I like trees, what can I say? And then we have another 2 this side, so there's 4 in total. This does have a bit of bleeding at the back. So we've lost a little bit of crop, but yeah, it is what it is, as they say. Or as I say quite a lot, to be honest. Also, I've had a bit of a jiggle around, and currently I'm not using my steering wheel and pedals. I've actually got a an Xbox controller hooked up, just so that I could give it a play and have a chin waggle with you guys, to be honest. So yes, that's where we've got to. We've still got 132 grand in the bank. So we'll quickly repair this, and then we need to... I'm sure I had the biggest one. Did I have the biggest one? Yeah, I did. Why does it change things? Really annoys me. Wides and weights. Rear twins. Let's just go for twins, sorry. Oh, whoa. US weight, standard glass, side indicators. Blah 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 blah. There we go. Customize. 16 grand. There we go. And hopefully it won't jiggle about quite as much. There was an update today. 1.9 is it? The new FS version. So maybe that's got something to do with the lag. You never know, do you? Let's be honest, you never know. What's this guy's mailbox? Yes, I've literally just switched the controller on and hoped for the best, and it seems to be a little bit, I don't know. The sensitivity could do with turning up slightly, because it's not doing anything, then it does too much. But yeah. So yeah, it is September 1, and I need to get this cultivated. Oh, the turning circle on this was horrendous, and I've just made it worse. if that's even possible, what have I done? Oh, such a fool. Oh well. Can't do much about it now, can I, eh? You don't get that on Xbox, by the way. You can't even see what I'm doing. So if you accelerate on Xbox, you can still zoom in and out. But if I accelerate on here, and then I try to zoom in or out, it changes gear. And that's not a thing on Xbox. So, yeah, the last 6 episodes that I've recorded have been my Bare Bones Challenge on Elm Creek, on Xbox, and Attingham Park, which is also on Xbox. I was thinking about switching this one over to Xbox, but you know, 2/3 of the mods aren't available, so that's ruled that one out. Don't run over the soybean. You did this last time. Anywho's, why did that just... Something's not quite right with this. I can't put my finger on what it is, but something's not right. I would say I still have my horrendous cough, but it turns out I had the... So, the week before last, my middle son had the lurgy again for the 3rd time, and being a stay-at-home dad, I got to look after him, and by the end of last week, guess who got the vid? Yeah, Muggins here. Needs to create a load of track. I'm sure I had a track loaded. What are you doing? A and B, and turn it on. There we go. So, yeah, so Muggins ears. That'll be the 5th time I've had it now, and I've already been diagnosed with the long vid, so the long lurgy. My asthma nurse is going. She's not happy, put it that way. So I now have to have some sort of testy stuff for my immune system, because clearly it ain't working video. In fairness, even when I was a kid, I was always the snotty-nosed little geeky kid in the back row, thinking, you know, why is it me again? Why have I got the snots? Why have I got, you know, the cough? It's just what it is, just how I am. It's just how it's been for decades. I say decades because I've recently turned 40. So yeah, I celebrated my 2nd anniversary of my 20th birthday. So yeah, happy birthday to me. So yeah, it wasn't long after that I contracted the vid. So, you know, yay. Anywho's, so other than the bunker silos and leave, come back in again, I've done nothing. So we need to get this cultivated. So that's my plan. I may do a little bit of a montage as opposed to a time lapse, as I have the GPS on this tractor. It might also be easier if I did lands or something rather than up and downs, or it might be easier if actually I had a bigger headland and I could spin round easier. So I'll do something. Anywho's, you lovely peoples, let's get this field cultivated. Hello, welcome back. I know that I haven't completely finished the build. I've done a fair chunk, just over half. So I thought I'd get this side of the field complete. The day is ticking away from us, and I don't have all that much in the way of time. So I had planned on a short, quick episode. So what we're going to do is I want to grab a worker to do this side, and then we're going to head back down to the farm, grab the 4040. I think the 4040 we have, the 2-wheel drive doohickey, and then we'll head across to the stores, and yeah, we'll grab ourselves a seeder, because all we have is a planter, because I want to turn this field into grass, and the quicker we get that done, the quicker we can get our cattle, and the quicker we can start, well, yeah, start with the cattle. So yeah, that's my plan. We just jump back out of here. So we've done this much, and we have that little bit left to go. It shouldn't take a worker too long, and hopefully it won't cost me a fortune in wages, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so let's just jump across to the other side. Lift the bag up. We're not running over the soybean. The soybeans aren't ready until next month, and nor is the corn. I think that's right. Have a quick shifty. Corn is October, and soybean is also October. So yeah, there's not much we can do. Wheat, barley, or canola. But we need grass. So let's get this mouse out of the way. There we go. You don't need to see that. So let's get this lined up. Where are you going? There we go. Line yourself up. And then we'll turn this off, and we'll hire a worker. And let them do their thing. Lined up. Yeah, near enough. And then we need to go and grab this can. Which is still covered in... Oh, let me show what's covered in anymore. We'll just drop the weight here. Methinks. Whoops. There we go. We'll leave the front loader attached because, you know, all that hard work, taking it in the workshop, manhandling it. Oh, too much like hard work. Just stop this here. And then I'm thinking, actually, because we have all these new ones, but I'm going for an old school. So we have the John Deere no-till drill, or this one. Now everybody seems to use this one, so I'm going to go with this one with the early 90s decals. Hey. I mean, that makes it look a bit more empty without it, doesn't it? Let's go with that. We got liquid fertilizer tank, haven't I? There's no point adding solid fert tanks to this, is there? I'll just spray it afterwards. There we go. But I got a seed tank. I can buy seeds on there, can't I? Duh. Right. Where is it? There it is. I'm hoping that this little John Deere has actually got enough in the way of gumption, considering it's only 2 wheels, to pull this. Now I know it's no-till, and I am tilling the ground. Just makes me feel better, you know. small things. Yeah, over the top there. Quite lumpy, isn't it, eh? Pushing this tractor around. Alright. Oh. Why can I no longer open? There we go. There's a collision on something, and I can't get this underneath it. Well, this is stupid. Ooh. There we go. Seeds. $776 for 1,726, and if we'd bought that as a big bag, would have been 800 for 1,000. We saved a few quid. Now that wasn't by design, that was just stroke of luck. So, yeah. I do need to reconfigure some of the controls on this gamepad. For the simple reason being, A, it keeps freezing, or that's the game freezing, I have no idea. I don't like this update. Apparently it's supposed to enhance performance, is one of the update fixes, but it's just seemed to make mine horrendous. I have changed my POV to 50. Pushed it back out. For most of my Let's Plays. I do think it looks a bit more realistic. I mean, you turn your head to look in the mirror, you wouldn't be sat so far back that you can see the entire cab from the back of your seat and see the bit of seat that's between your legs. Do you know what I mean? That's not where you sit. You sit, you know, sort of here-ish, and then you turn your head to look out the windows. Now I'm not sure whether my PC doesn't like the fact that I've changed it to this, or whether it is just the update, which is supposed to have performance fixes. But yeah. Anyway, back to my gamepad. GPS does work, so that's fine. I've reset that up already. But things like the hazard lights, they're not on the control pad. They're still on the keyboard, so I don't have to hit the keyboard. But I don't have beacons. I use the hazard, so I'm gonna have to reconfigure that so that I can, so I can get the beacons. Get the don't run over the soy. So I can get the. I'm really having trouble with my words. Not that I'm confuzzled or anything, but that was lucky. What was I saying? Yeah, reconfigure my controller so that I can get. Ooh, wheel spin. Turn it on. Lower down. It is probably close. There we go. Not sure the speed this is supposed to run at. This seems to be working at the moment. It's pulling the tractor like something chronic. Madness. Upper range. Ooh. Don't like that, do I? I think they 4 speed, so I've got 2 choices. A little bit of labourage, or I've got so much in the way of RPM. It's sliding anyway. Is what it is. Have a look. Let's see what it's doing. Am I planting grass? That's the question. Grass is growing. There's no. Oh, I needed lime as well, didn't it? Oh, darn dag nabbit. I knew there was something I was supposed to have done first. If I apply the lime before it germinates, that's okay, right? That's a win-win. I've already times to turn it down. I'm not changing that. I've already times to turn it down to 1. I don't really want to go less than real time. If I can help it. But yeah, we may have to invest in a lime spreader of some description and get this spread with the lime. But yeah, seems to be doing its thing. It is a bit slidey. It does seem to be pushing the tractor up at the back. When it hits the bumps, it pushes the rear wheels off of the floor. There you go. Is it slide? So this might be better on the other tractor, or get some dual wheels on the back of this as well. Let's just put wheel weights and duals on everything. Yeah. Silly boy. No, I do not want to go in there with this because there is no chance of me getting back out. Like no chance. So, anywho's. Ooh. Not sure whether it's the planter, the seeder, the drill, or it's just too big and heavy for the tractor. I'm going for just too big and heavy for the tractor. Oh, forwards, forwards! There we go. Look at that wheel spin! Jeebus! Wow! Let's go upper range. They don't indicate. What am I doing? Upper range. If I go too far, is it going to try and cultivate this? Not sure where the tractor is. It's there somewhere. Might turn round and we'll do this bit when the other worker's finished. Yeah, this might be better on the other tractor. This is... wow. This is something. Let's go with something. Alright, let's get another headland pass down here. Oh, I need to roll it as well, don't I? Lime and roll it. Oh, darling, dag nabbit. Oh, is what it is. Is what it is. So, oh yeah. This is where we are at. Don't drive into there. You see the front wheel slide? Lift that back up. Plenty of RPM and not a lot of movement. Destroy my life. Doesn't want to turn very sharp with this on either. Oh, I bought it now. No, I'll take it back, I suppose. You know I won't, right? Too lazy. Right. Let's try again. Just want to fill... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just want to fill this gap in. There you go. There he is. He is still here. Yay! Ah, so childish. But then you knew that already. If you haven't watched my channel before, I am very childish, and yeah. And if you have watched my channel before, I apologise for being very childish. Anywho's, we need to get some grass planted in this field. This is going to take me a while, I would imagine. So, as I said, short little episode just to let you know what I'm doing. I am currently struggling to drive up and down the field with a tractor that's too light for a drill, planting grass, whilst my bigger tractor is cultivating said field. Not that I needed to cultivate, this just makes me feel better. So, yeah. And we're sticking with the old school 80s, 90s theme. We've gone for the John Deere 760, 750. Little planter on a 40/40 two-wheel drive. That screams old school to me. I'm not sure if you guys agree. But when I think old school, this is sort of, yeah, this is my era. So yeah, not that I was, didn't grow up in the States, but I grew up in sunny England. So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Saw a lot of two-wheel drive tractors and this sort of thing. But yeah, a little episode. Just to let you know that I hadn't done anything other than change the bunker silo, and the plan for the last episode was to get this cultivated and whatnot, ready for the next episode. But as you see, I didn't. I really didn't. So yeah, so I'm showing you that I've changed the bunker silo. This is literally my off screen. Jimmy, this is what I would have done if you weren't here. I would have got it cultivated, and then this is just too heavy for this little tractor. I would have got it cultivated, and then I probably would have seeded and limed, and then said, look what I've done. I've cultivated the field and I seeded and limed. Which is what I said I was going to do at the end of the last episode. Dag nabbit. But I didn't. Because I didn't. So, yeah. So that's where we are. This is what I would have done off screen, and I've done it on screen. Just so you can see that I'm doing it. We've got a worker going over there. We've had a bit of a montage. I mean, I could confuse everybody like I did with the whole crop silage harvest and have a 30-minute time lapse at, I think it was 800? No, it might have been 500 speed. 5 times? 8 times? It was quick, whatever it was. I'll have to double check. It may have been 5. But yeah. And I don't think you guys need to see me drive up and down this field 1,000 times with this drill. I don't have enough in the way of horses to connect any more. I don't think does this one actually take any more? Can you add to this one? No. I thought maybe you could add to it, but I don't think you can. If I bought the other one where I could connect, multiples, I don't have the horsepower in my equipment to do that anyway. So that wouldn't be an option. So and I wanted to use something that I hadn't used before. Something that someone else doesn't use regularly. You think small, old equipment, everyone goes for the little John Deere 7000 series, or there's a newer one in the mod hub now. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go, or different. Do something that someone else isn't doing. I mean, how many people are playing on Prairie Farms or Michigan, or even the new 4X version of this, and they're using a two-wheel drive 40/40 and a 4.5 metre seeder? Huh? No one in their right mind, that's who. And then we've got, what is that? 8.5, 7.2, something like that, metre cultivator. I mean, who does things like that? Me! That's why you watch me, right? For my insanity. I'm like the Joker from Batman. I'm like Johnny from The Shining. So, yeah. Large field and small tractors make me go something, something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. I'm waffling now. Can you tell? I'm so tired. It is ridiculous. This latest version of the vid that I've contracted. Not so much coffee, migraine. Dag, nabbit. So, sat in a corner in the dark with sunglasses, you know, with dust in my eyes, if you get my drift. And, yeah, I mean, I've been with the missus now for over half my life. We were 17? And I just turned 40, so we've been together a while. And, yeah, she's like, that's the first time I've seen you with dust in your eyes. And I was like, it's going to be the last as well, my dear. But, yeah. Anywho's, I am going to get this all seeded. Hopefully the worker will be finished soon with the cultivating. It just makes me feel better to cultivate first. And, yeah, I shall see you most probably in the next episode, which will probably be September 2. And, I mean, this isn't going to be ready to harvest overnight. We're still waiting for the whole crop to do its thing. So, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll leave it here for today, and then in the next episode we may do a contract or something just to make some more money, because money is dwindling fast. We are back, well, just under back to where we would have been originally. Now, I haven't added money or taken money out, or, you know, I've said this before in this series. I literally used the equipment and the mods and the land and whatnot that we had as a new farmer. Sold stuff, bought stuff, moved stuff, tweaked stuff. And the money we got is the money we had left. So, yeah. So I'm pretty much back to where we were originally, just with different smaller equipment and different barns. We've got 2 cow sheds and 4 bunker silos, which we never had before. So, yeah, is what it is. So I'm going to leave it there for today, guys, anyway. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. It's free. Each and every one of you, please take care, and I shall see you all on my next adventure. Cheerio.